Hello friends! Today we'll take a closer look at the Bikini Bottom Police Department. It's the main law enforcement entity in Bikini Bottom, so let's go. In Life of Crime we can see a small police station. There are also different vehicles outside. In the star you can read BBPD, and that stands for Bikini Bottom Police Department. The inside looks pretty chill, pretty cozy I would say. A quiet night shift. This is like the entrance area, you can see the police officer. And there is also a wanted poster. I wonder who this is. And of course the police officer eats a donut. He has also work on the table as you can see. There are a couple of papers. And there are also some cells. You can see that the cell number is 1B, which converted from hexadecimal to decimal is 27. And this is the production number of this episode. Pretty cool. On the other side we see different cells with a door. I also found some storyboards of the scene where SpongeBob licks the chocolate. In this episode, SpongeBob runs over the French narrator. So this episode reveals that the French narrator is actually a character in the show. And then we see the jail for the first time, but we don't see that much. There is just this room where we can talk to the prisoners. There are a lot of prison guards and also cameras for surveillance. In doing time we see the jail one more time, and we also get a view from above on the cell. There is a bed inside, a sink and a toilet. The prison also features a rock crushing yard, and the inmates do many activities, such as crushing rocks, lifting weights, making wire coat hangers, license plates, and there is also a cafeteria that serves chili. There is also this isolated cell that is made of sponge, and there are also these friendly looking inmates. And I found a sketch for this scene here. It says needs eyeballs. In this episode we see something different. The Inferno Island. It's a prison in the middle of the sea. It is stationed upon a rocky formation that appears to frequently go through harsh thunderstorms. By the way, Inferno Island is based on Alcatraz Island, an island prison in San Francisco, California. The prisoners are transported by ship. Look at the door, looks pretty brutal, and the inside of the ship looks pretty simple. And then you arrive. Inferno Island. There is this brutal warden. Did you know that Lee Ermey, the portrayal of the warden, did in fact used to be in the military? Just like his character in the episode. And then we see the cells and we see that the beds are made of steel. At least the part where you sleep on. There is also this hole here where you are thrown in as a punishment. In Krabby Road we see the jail again and we see two familiar faces. We see the two guys from the episode No Weenies Allowed. I think it's pretty cool that you see the two characters from season 3 in season 6. There is also this special cell here, and it was made for Plankton in this episode if I'm not mistaken. Inside it's nothing special. We can see a bed and a sink. In this episode there is the jail one more time, and this time there are kids in the jail. In this episode Patrick and SpongeBob arrest so many people that the jail explodes, but other than that we don't see much. In Summer Job it is revealed that there is also something like a classroom in the jail, but you are forced to have these shackles. In Jailbreak we see the jail again, and we see that sometimes the appearance changes. There are also a lot of cells, but you can see that the doors are made of bamboo. There is also the room again where you can talk to the prisoners, and there is also a big cafeteria. And this time they serve different meals, and not just chili. And you can also work out and pump some iron in the jail. In this episode the jail changes inside. The bamboo is gone. The prisoners are also ironing some laundry. There is also this funny poster that says fold as you're told. And we see the room one more time where you can talk to the prisoners. By the way, this episode was banned in India due to the stockholder eel being frightening to children. In this episode we see the room again where you can talk to the prisoners. I'm sure you've already told me in the comments what this room is called. I'm sorry. And I also found a storyboard of the scene. In the episode called The Cops we see for the first time the big police station. And there is a room where pictures of the prisoners are taken. There are also cells, and in this episode Plankton and Patrick were arrested. There is also this room with the one-way mirror, and behind Mr. Krabs you can see the wanted poster. And we know this guy, it's the guy from the first ever SpongeBob movie. His name was Dennis. There are also different rooms. On the right side is a broom room, and on the left side is a donut room. And it's full of donuts. We can also see the entrance area, and there is a wanted poster of the Strangler. And what's going on with the donuts? Here you can see a picture of a donut, and previously we saw this poster here that says Believe. This reminds me of a sect or something like this. We can also find an evidence room. It's like a warehouse full of different things. We can also see the reference to Fred, my leg. Don't forget about this episode. There is a prison in Bubble Town. And like in Bikini Bottom, there are guards, there are cells, and you can even pump some bubbles. You can see SpongeBob going crazy here. It is also possible to send messages through a bubble. Here SpongeBob sent a message to Mr. Krabs. In the Krusty Slammer, the Krusty Krab is turned into a prison. All around the main room there are cells now, and the prisoners get these delicious Krabby Patties. But look at the cells. You have these beautiful beds, there are these hot tubs, and you have everything in your cell that you need. It's almost like a hotel. There is also a prison beneath Glove World. There is this elevator that comes out of the ground. You also get these special handcuffs. Once you took the elevator, you arrive at the prison. But it's very big, there are different corridors, rooms. Of course there are special cells. And the guards are robots. There is also this weird escape alarm. When you flip the switch, everything turns red. Glove World is a mysterious place. And that's it. What do you think about the police in Bikini Bottom? And also the jail in Glove World? I wonder what is going on with the donuts. Mysterious stuff, but tell me in the comments below what do you think. Thank you for watching, see ya!